Good evening.
Hello everybody. Hope you're all out there. Well, we know there's some of you out there. Hope you can hear us and see us.
It all seems to be working at the moment anyway. Who knows how long for. I hope we're all right. Still got snow. Still, I don't know why I looked over there because I can't see a damn thing over there.
Because you've got the blinds down on the windows.
Blinds
But
down.
yes, we have
But
still
there is
got
snow out there.
I haven't been running for a week because of the snow. Feeling guilty.
Yeah. What else have we got? We have had a good walk though. We're in trouble. We got told off for trespassing. We're walking over the farmers' fields. I don't know how many times we've walked over those fields recently. We've got a bollock
Round? I mean, we don't go across.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started out with, are you lost?
Such is life.
No.
You know, we shouldn't have been there, but it was a very nice walk.
Yeah. But hey ho.
Yeah.
So I can see John Milburn's on. You won't have snow then, John, I guess.
You'll be left off if you have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Who else? I see it's mainly the east side of the country, seeing that picture that came from space.
Oh, the snow we're talking about.
Yeah, the snow,
I thought it was all about people watching.
No. There's west of the country too. Inga's on. She should have snow, I guess.
I bet she would have out there, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we do a song?
Yeah, we'll do that. Tonight is...
Matthew.
Matthew. I nearly said Matthew then. Tonight is Matter of Time, our second ever album, and that we're featuring.
Recorded in 2000.
Yeah, recorded in 2000 on a little Roland digital thing that I got at the time.
Gosh, yeah, I've forgotten about that.
So if you do get it and you listen to it on headphones, there's some interesting stereo sweeps and things going on because I was playing with a new toy basically. I've got over all of that now. I don't do so much of that. But anyway, yeah, we'll start with Matter of Time. There you go. Cross Keys on a Sunday night. Had a few drinks, but the mood was alright. Cold outside, but a fire burned bright. It was warm inside of me. Sat with friends, it was nice and easy. Conversation bright and breezy. Had a chat to pass the time away. Jack started to play. Put out a tune on his Epiphone. Sang songs about love, being alone. One or two verses cut to the bone. I was sure he was singing about me. Got it all mapped out like an open road. Drove a truck through my past, tore out my soul. Floating on a voice as black as coal. Strange, but it felt so good. Sing those songs like you mean them. Sing each verse like you believe in every line. Don't give in to them blues, boy. Just keep singing. It's only a matter of time. With 6 strings and a piece of wood, what does it matter if it ain't no good? Just as long as it's understood, it's the best that you can do. And honesty and an open heart, it's not everything, but it's a damn good start. At times I feel I'm falling apart, but I know what I can do. Sing those songs like you mean them. Sing each verse like you believe in every line. Don't give in to them blues, boy. Just keep singing. It's only a matter of time. 6 strings and a piece of wood. What does it matter if it ain't no good? Just as long as it's understood, it's the best that you can do. Honesty it's a damn good start. At times I feel I'm falling apart. I know what I can do. Sing those songs like you mean them. Sing each verse like you believe in every line. Don't give in to them blues, boy. Just keep singing. It's only a matter of time. It's a matter of time.
Matter of time. Okay, that's 1-1, isn't it, really?
Well, I nearly started with the second verse, and it sort of went downhill from there.
Okay. So let's do.
Yeah.
We'll do this bit. So this
That's the album.
is
That's the only one we've got.
Matter of Time, and that is the only one that we have. As we say, recorded in 2000. You can get hold of this on Bandcamp as a download.
It's a download. And when is it? It's not Download Friday.
It's Bandcamp Fridays. I don't know if it's every Friday.
I think it's once a month. But yeah.
The main thing, you can download it from iTunes and Amazon and all of those places as well. But Bandcamp actually have a fair payment policy. So if you download it from them,
you get a better deal.
we get a better deal. You get a better deal.
We're all happy.
If you don't want to download it and you do want a copy of the album, we can burn you one off and do you a copy, print you off a copy of the artwork. It's the only album we've ever released.
We'll colour it in ourselves.
Yeah. The only album we've ever released that hasn't got all the lyrics in the booklet.
We were cheapskates back then, but all the lyrics are up on the website. I really should read them at some point.
Yes, and that clock on the front is my mum's old mantelpiece clock, which Mum and Dad got as a wedding present in 1957. And it's just recently, last year, got refurbed, and it still works. And I always forget to wind it. That's why he's looking at me like that. But
she gets these things fixed and then just ignores them.
The very first photograph I have, the earliest photograph I've got of me, has got that clock in the background.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Is it black and white?
Actually, yes, it is. Daguerreotype.
Yeah, that song. I just realised that. It mentions the Cross Keys. That was the Cross Keys at Upton, near just far side of Newark, in between Newark and Southwell. And it mentioned Jack. It said Jack started to play. That Jack was Jack Hudson. And not seen Jack in years. I hope he's doing okay.
I was talking about him just a couple of weeks ago with Mike Kirridge, who used to be the landlord of the Cross Keys at Upton.
Yeah. I used to love seeing Jack playing there. We saw all sorts of people playing there. And I was just thinking halfway through that, because Jack used to have this old Epiphone, and I used to have an old Epiphone as well. I still have an old Epiphone.
Is it in the attic?
It's up in the loft. It's been completely unplayable for about 30 years. The neck on it's completely shot. But I can't quite chuck it out, it's a bit like that. And a few weeks back, I bust a peg off here, one of the little pegs that hold the strings in. And of course, there's no shops that open or anything like that. So I went up into the loft, and that peg there is out of my old Epiphone. So it's still with me. It's still there.
And that song got a line in it, floating on a voice that was black as coal. And if any of you have ever heard Jack Hudson sing, I always used to describe his voice, it was like drowning in molasses. Just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous voice. Miserable get now and again, I think. He was quite good at spitting his dummy.
He ruffled feathers now and again, did Jack. I got on all right with him, actually.
I never had a problem with him either. I always found him quite charming. Last time we saw him was about 3 or 4 years ago when we played at Chellaston.
We did, yeah.
I couldn't remember the name of the place.
Folk.
Village Folk over
Village
at Derby.
Folk, yeah.
I'm just having a quick look on here.
Yeah. That's the thing. But, I just saw on there, Dave Chandler's on there. I hope you're doing all right, mate. Used to work with Dave.
Yeah.
Good man.
Oh, David Blakely's on as well. We've got a picture that he did for us.
We have.
An embroidered picture thing. It's
yeah,
brilliant.
don't take this wrong, David. It's in our toilet.
Yeah, our downstairs loo is
toilet.
our art gallery.
It is, yeah.
That is Yeah, Irene, would the Jack be Jack Hudson? Yes, indeed.
All sorts of trophies hanging our downstairs toilets.
Indeed.
I think I've mentioned this before as well. We have a wall of death on there. All the funerals we go to, we put the cards up from the funerals in there as well. They've got to go somewhere. We've got to go somewhere.
Annie Cunningham pub. What's a pub? We know.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Oh, Annie!
Annie, shame. Yeah.
Annie had to wave goodbye to a fur baby this morning.
Yeah.
We're really sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
We know what that's like.
It ain't,
It's hard.
It's hard at the best of times, even worse at the moment, I think. Is the thing
Like
about it.
everything else. So, yeah, can I just announce the other one? For anybody who hasn't picked up on it.
Let's get it out of the way.
Many of you will have seen at various festivals Simo doing the videoing of the festivals.
If you look on our YouTube site, there's loads of video on there from various festivals of us that Simo's filming.
Simo,
and his crew. Peter
Simmons. And always with Simo, and also at other festivals doing electrician-y stuff. Drew Black, lovely Drew. And Drew had been ill and had got over it. And then sadly contracted COVID and died yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
So another one gone. Love to
Simo, love to John Hippie
and Emily,
all that
Drew's
crew.
daughter, and everybody. Just like, oh God, any more? Can't cope with any more.
Anyway, dreaming again.
Thought of writing you a letter. I thought of taking the easy way out. Thought it might make things better. But then I started having my doubts. That's not me, that's not my style. Thought we might sit and talk for a while. Say I'm sorry, say it's okay, but I think much too much, and it looks like I'm dreaming again. Looks like I'm dreaming again. Looks like I'm dreaming again. Hey, look at me out of town on my hands. Oh, good hours and hours to spare. Just think of the things I could do. But what's the point when you haven't got someone to share all the laughter, the fun and the games? Time wasted, it's a crying shame. Might find someone who's feeling the same. Looks like I'm dreaming again. Looks like I'm dreaming again. Looks like I'm dreaming again. But with each passing day, I believe I'm getting better by the minute. Soon I'll be feeling okay. You know, I'm certain that I'm winning. I can start again. Turn a new page and we'll still be friends. But then, looks like I'm dreaming again. Looks like I'm dreaming again. Looks like I'm dreaming.
Don't live your life with your head.
Looks like I'm dreaming.
Don't criticize what you can't
Guess I'm
understand.
dreaming.
These mixed emotions, they're hard to
I must be
understand.
dreaming.
You wanna see truth? Take a look in these eyes. I'm dreaming.
Looks like I'm dreaming.
I think I'm dreaming.
I think I'm dreaming.
I must be dreaming again.
So I'm going to have a look on here. We actually found a spammer right as soon as it went live before we even went on. So
we're getting really popular. That's 3 weeks in a row we've had spammers on it.
Yeah.
It's great. I think.
Good grief.
Yeah, tonight's drink of choice. I'm actually on a pint. I'm normally just on a half. I've got Guinness. With the Six Nations being on and Aldi's having a special, they got like a 24 pack of Guinness right in the doorway as soon as you walk in for 20 quid.
Which suddenly appeared in my trolley because he was doing somebody else's shopping.
I was shopping for one of the neighbours, to be fair, and Kit was doing ours, so rather than pay for it on the neighbour's card, I did the decent thing, chucked it in our trolley.
Oh, and I am, it's a Jura. This is a Jura Superstition.
Jura Superstition, writings on the wall, yeah. Carry on.
This is a Jura Superstition, which is a lightly peated Jura. I discovered I've got 4 different expressions of Jura.
I've got loads of expressions for Jura.
You've got loads of expressions. Did you want to
No,
smell it?
no,
Smell it?
there is no
Taste
point,
it?
there is no
At least
point.
smell
No,
it.
no,
It's only
no,
a lightly
no.
peated. I don't think you'll dislike it as much as you dislike some of them.
That smells lovely, darling. You get it down your neck.
I will. We had a spammer on right at the very beginning of the evening, but we got them banned quite quickly.
Just give you a feeling of power, just to be able to push the button and ban user.
Maggie's on. Oh, Steve Creswell was at the Chellaston gig. Yeah, it was about 4 years ago.
4 years?
4 and a bit years ago. Yeah, back in
It's scary. It's one of those
2016,
things,
I
isn't
think.
it? No matter how long it is, just sort of double it when you get to our age, don't you? If it feels like 2 years ago, it was probably 4 years ago. And
Yeah. I just realised as well that somebody on here said, take it to the repair shop on TV. You'll get it.
right.
There's
Yeah.
a thought. I
would
want
be a
to
challenge.
I've got my mum's old Dansette record player, which she bought in the 50s before she got married. I'd quite like to take that and get it repaired actually, but I never get round to these things. But yes, that is a really good idea. I should apply to
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah.
Anyway, this next song, the song's called For Whom the Bell Tolls. I mean, I wrote the song, that clearly is not my line. And I'd remembered it from a poem, No Man is an Island, isn't it? Yeah. Which I didn't know anything about. But of course, Ernest Hemingway, he wrote the book For Whom the Bell Tolls, and there was a film made of it as well. But I did a bit of a look on Wikipedia just before we started to see who wrote the poem. A guy called John Donne, and it was written in 1624. Well, it's published in 1624, so written before then. I had no idea it was as old as that.
John Donne, didn't he write the original of one of the old, really, really well-known hymns as well?
He may well have done. Yeah, he was.
But he did write some amazing poetry.
He was in the church. He was in the church. Yeah.
Yes.
Bit of a lad as well.
He also spent some time in jail.
Yep. Married somebody he shouldn't have married. Got thrown in jail for that one.
Was it because she was a Catholic or
No, he was Catholic.
and she was,
Yeah. It was all of that.
And
Anyway,
it's tough. You know, my God's bigger than your God.
Indeed.
Again.
Read it up. It's all
Yeah.
good stuff. The old man's staring at the walls again. Been like that for days. Ain't no getting through to him. Don't tell me it's his age. Was as sharp as a knife last Sunday, doing battle with his tongue. Crooked smile and a glint in his eye, he took on everyone. Don't ask for whom the bell tolls, my friend, 'cause you never dare to listen. Don't offer your condolences, 'cause you don't know what you're missing. Got a payoff from the railway, said I wasn't of sound mind. Got my cards before my time was due now, wasn't that kind? You see, I can't forget the war, you know. I took some shrapnel in my leg. Now I go busking with my accordion, can't bring myself to beg. Don't ask me who the bell tolls, my friend, 'cause you never dare to listen. Don't offer your condolences, 'cause you don't know what you're missing. They got a place down at the station where I used to draw my pay. If I'm lucky I'll get the rush hour, if I'm lucky they'll let me play. I might make enough for a glass of wine or maybe a bottle of beer. One thing's certain, whatever the time, I'll never make enough to get out of here. Don't ask for whom the bell tolls, my friend, 'cause you never dare to listen. Don't offer your condolences, 'cause you don't know what you're missing.
Remember, it was at Old Nick's Tavern in Horncastle. We used to have a regular gig about once every 2 or 3 months at Old Nick's, and there was a bloke always asked for that song.
I just noticed a comment on there from Keith Collishaw saying Mr. Pauly made us learn that. Exactly right, Keith. It was Mr. Pauly. It's about the only poem I'd ever learnt at school. I didn't get into anything like that at school, and but it was Mr. Pauly telling us the poem and then explaining the poem, and it just stuck with me. And it's one of those things as well, because when I was just said there looking on Wikipedia, and it brings up several songs. Metallica have done a song called For Whom the Bell Tolls. The Bee Gees have done a song For Whom the Bell Tolls. Wasp, another heavy metal group, they've listed no end. I'm nowhere near it. I'm not on there at all, but there's no end of people listed on there who've done various songs all with that title.
Sorry,
You carry on, mate.
Sorry, no, I was replying to something.
Yeah.
Rob Jeffries, if no man's an island, then what about my mate Bert Madagascar?
Very good. Very good, Rob. I do like that. Yeah.
Oh dear. Sheila used to go to Old Nick's for lunch. It was a really, really good place to play. And then it got sold, and the bloke who took it on, his 2 daughters were like into rock.
But they still carried on
doing music and stuff, but it changed, and the atmosphere changed and everything.
Yeah.
And my nails on as well. That's great. I've got a good old crowd on there tonight.
I used to like playing there because it was actually a pub gig, and we used to pretty much steer away from them. But it was very much people used to go in there because of the music, so people would still sit quietly, even though it was a public bar. And it was great. Just you sit on a chair. They had their own PA. Just set up your guitar and your microphones, and pretty much like this. Really, we just chatter and talk and sing. Always a good place to try out new songs.
It was, yeah, and Haver and stuff. Rob Williams asking if that's Vocal Zone that I'm drinking. Yeah, obviously purely medicinal, Rob. Jura Vocal Zone.
Yeah, talking of vocal
And
zones.
I just have to point out, for anybody who's not seen these sessions regularly, that is not all whiskey. It is about 2/5 water.
Vodka as well. 2/5 vodka.
I've
and the
never
rest
seen
of
the
it's
point
whiskey.
of vodka.
I don't see the point of that. But
Oh no, see, I really like the taste of this, but yeah, I just don't see the point of vodka. It doesn't taste of anything. It's just drunk juice, isn't it?
Oh, Mike's on there. Hey up, Mike. How you been
Mike.
sledging, son?
Oh,
I
yes.
saw the video earlier on. It didn't dawn on me it was Lorelei at first, but then realised it was Lorelei. Yeah. Gail's on there as well. You see Gail, yeah, quite a few.
Yeah,
I saw Dee as well. I'd seen Dee's name on there, Dee Sampson, I think. I don't know because I don't know your married name, Dee. And it didn't dawn on me who you were for weeks, and now I know who you are. I saw you, drove past you today. Hope you're doing all right.
That day that you were on the same table at primary school? No.
No, that was another one.
All right.
No, Marcus Westgate.
Marcus West, yeah.
Yeah. Deirdre.
Yes.
This day is mine.
Yes.
Happy song.
This is the happy
This is
one,
the
yeah.
Hang on. Magic button. Ain't gonna go to work today, I got better things to do with my time. Ain't gonna go to work today. Ain't gonna go to work today, I kick the habit of that daily grind. Ain't gonna go to work today. I woke up this morning, I caught a ray of sunlight on the wall. Maybe your voice was calling, maybe there was nothing there at all. Ain't gonna go to work today, I might just wander down the road. Ain't gonna go to work today, hit the shops and buy myself some clothes. Then I'll have a coffee, I'll think of all the jobs that I've not done. I'll get it in the neck tomorrow, but today I'm gonna have some fun.
Come on, join in.
Because this day is mine. I brought the habit of a lifetime, one out of the blue. I will remember this, that long and tender kiss from the greatest love I ever knew. Oh. Ain't gonna go to work today, this move's too good to throw it down the drain. Ain't gonna go to work today, tomorrow things might never be the same. If I could, I'd bottle this, I'll spread it round the room from time to time. Then should I feel amiss, take a glass and life will be just fine. Because this day is mine. I brought the habit of a lifetime, one out of the blue. I will remember this, like a long and tender kiss from the greatest love I ever knew. Gotta go to work tomorrow, but it doesn't really feel that bad. Gotta go to work tomorrow, today's been great, no point in feeling sad. If it gets to me, think of all the things I've done today. This will set me free, my mind takes wings and slowly drifts away. My mind takes wings and slowly drifts away. My mind takes wings. This day is mine. I brought the habit of a lifetime, one out of the blue. kiss from the greatest love I ever knew. Oh, this day is mine.
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 Couple of issues during that song.
No, it's
Your
fine.
mouth was watering.
It was, yeah.
My glasses fell off my head and I caught them.
Well done. Not like you to
Quite
drop
pleased with
glasses.
that. No, I know. I'm always losing. Oh, yeah, do something. Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Oh, Bren's niece. Okay, yes. Also, from Cambridge Festival. I know which one you are once you said Marquis.
I didn't know you was Bren's niece.
I didn't know she was
Yeah,
Bren's niece.
that's
Oh,
another one. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Val, for today. Val, Bren's
wife,
who
yeah.
used to be the landlady of the Marquis
Said
West.
Marquis, yeah.
Yes.
So all these things relate back to the Marquis.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Happy birthday to Bill, my brother, as well. He'll not be watching this, but it's his birthday.
Just seeing. Oh, Sarah Hemmings is on. Happy birthday,
birthday,
to John as
John.
well. Yes.
Yeah.
It's all happening today,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Sue Ash.
Oh, Swash. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's a bit of a thing. You know,
Swash.
the film Flash.
Don't it?
Ah, saviour of the universe. It just came out that every time we say Sue Ash.
Oh.
It's a bit like
it's a bit bad when
anytime
you-
anybody mentions 3 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, ah.
If the weather comes up, they say it's going to be 3 degrees to get today. So.
It's really
Yeah.
sad.
It's bad when you've got to explain these things, really.
I
isn't
know
it?
it is, yeah. But hey, you know, it's what we do, isn't it?
Oh, well.
What else have we got? Sheila suggesting the chorus of This Day Is Mine should become our end of COVID anthem. Yeah, we need one.
That's just took me somewhere else. Very first time we ever sang This Day Is Mine, I'd written it on that day.
Oh God, yeah.
And we got to open up a gig for what Richard Thompson was headlining. And Richard Thompson was sat in the wings while we performed this song. I'd only written it that morning, lyric sheet, everything there. But that's not the story. Got an email from Dave and Sue, friends of ours, yesterday, with a link for any Richard Thompson fans out there. He's got a book coming out
Called
Beeswing, and he's doing an online book launch with a questions and answer thing with Joe Boyd, and Joe was responsible for stacks of bands in the early 60s. Nick Drake, Fairport, he put on some early Pink Floyd gigs. He was a big mover in those circles at that time, and brilliant knowledge on music. What's his White Bicycles is his book. I recommend that one as well. But yeah, have a look if you're a fan. It's you can register, see the launch. You had to pay for it, but you get the book as well. So well worth it, I think. And let's face it, we've got nowhere else to go.
Well, this is just it. We're saying we spent more money this season on watching Lincoln City on iFollow at £10 a game as opposed to the 50 odd that it would normally cost for the two of us to go.
Because normally we're away, we don't get to see that many games.
I think, you know, in the season before, in a typical season, we might see 4 or 5 games in total. This season, we've seen all of them.
Every single one.
Yes.
And with the Richard Thompson book launch, I did check. It doesn't clash with the City game.
So sad. It is so sad.
Oh.
But no, you know, with iFollow, we get it, and we get to criticise because you get the radio commentary along with the EFL film, and the radio commentary, because of COVID, the Lincoln City, the Radio Lincolnshire guys can't travel, so for away matches you get the radio commentary from wherever it is, so we get to criticise other radio presenters instead.
Yeah. But it's one of the beauties of local radio. Wherever the local radio is, they're all completely biased to their team, and there's nothing wrong with that because Lincoln are as well.
Tuesday, they were dreadful.
But we beat Gillingham last Friday, and we drew 0-0 with Hull on Tuesday night.
At Hull,
Doncaster lost, which was good.
That's good
for
news
us.
because we're still top.
Anyway,
with a game in hand.
Enough football.
Yeah, and we know that Lynn and Faz Faz might actually be watching Chelsea. I know Lynn is watching us when she could be watching.
I did see Faz was on. He's on there. He's there. Yeah.
He is. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. How much water's in that whiskey? Not enough. Why? What have I done? Yeah. Well,
It's the water air fuzz is very, very pale, so it doesn't colour it much. that's the problem.
No, there is quite a bit in there.
I saw Mark was on there as well, Mark Addison, and just little things that spring to mind. This song is called "What Else Can I Do," and I don't know why I remember this, but the very first time we ever performed this live was at Grantham, and we were doing part of a support opening up for a Vin Garbett gig, and Mark and I think it was Ahmed's Camel was the band he was in then. They were there, and that was the very first night we played this song.
Really?
Yeah. What else can I do?
So was that at the Playhouse?
No, Grantham.
At Grantham. Oh,
Grantham.
gosh,
It was at the
yeah.
Mears, I think.
At the Mears, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I realise that.
I'm sitting in this room feeling so sad and blue, wishing that I was there at home with you. So many miles between us, it's just no good. You know that I'd be with you if only I could.
Letters written, posted home, hours spent by the telephone. Hang on. TV and a glass of wine, read a book just to pass the time.
Alone,
Keeping busy, things to do, try to stop my mind from drifting back to you.
drifting anyway.
I wish that I could fly away from here and wrap you in my arms and hold you near. What else can I do? So in love with you. What else can I do? Letters written, posted home, hours spent by the telephone.
It's not the same.
Seconds seem to last for years, laughter soon gives way to tears. The nights drag on forever.
I miss your tender touch.
Someday we'll be together.
Can't come soon enough.
What else can I do? So in love with you. What else can I do? You and I go through this time and time again. Heartaches and loneliness go hand in hand like some long-lost friends. What else can I do? So in love with you. What else can I do? Tonight I'm praying for the day you'll be coming home to stay. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do. You know that I'd be with you if I could. What else can I do? What else can I do? most at home, now spent by the
What else
telephone.
can I do? What else can I
Second
do?
season lasts for years, laughs and gives way
What
to
else can I
cheers.
do?
So many miles between us, it's just no good. You know that I'd be with you if only I could. What else can I do? So in love with you. What else can I do? Goes on a bit, that does it?
Yeah, especially when you have to sing one bit twice.
Well, yeah, no, I jumped to first. I
Yeah.
just shouldn't do it. I looked down. I just saw Zolly's on there.
Oh, Zolly Moretz.
Zolly from Brisbane. Thanks,
Oh.
thanks for the invite to the gig, Zolly. I did reply saying it's a bit of a trek at the moment. Travelling's a bit of a problem. Let's put it that way. We should have been actually. Zolly had it was one of the gigs we should have been doing in Sandgate in January. Last January we should have been there. I think it was January anyway. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing all right.
Cute.
Cheers.
Sorry, just looking at this. Who else is on? Sheila, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, there's a few new faces, new names on there as well. Let us know where you're from. It's always interesting to see where folks are from. And so, yeah.
Ari, in response to what else can I do, there are a number of tasks at our home to be done. Yeah, to be fair, Ari, there's a number of tasks that need doing in this house as well, but we're
quite a
not
few.
doing them either.
No.
So yeah, that's Kay's on, Julie Southwell's on.
If you are new, we'll just get a plug in. We accept donations. We have 2 donate buttons on our website, and there's a link at the top of the video there. And one is for our charity donations, which is for the Sleaford Food Larder, which is our local food bank, and the other one, which we split all the donations between the Food Larder and between the musicians.
The MU Musicians Hardship
Musicians Hardship Fund, that's it, yeah. And then there's another button on there which is called Strings and Things, and that goes to us. Thank you very much indeed. Any donations are most gratefully accepted.
Oh, Tom Holmes is on as well from Glasgow, from the Star Folk Club.
Indeed.
Wonderful. There's another one we should have been playing.
Oh, we should have been, yeah.
I just saw somebody else whose name. Jenny Williams from down near Banbury Way.
Yeah, let us know where you're from anyway if you're new. It's always interesting.
What else was I going to say? Oh yes, we're doing a thing. You may have noticed if you follow us on Facebook in general that excuse me. This Saturday we should have been playing at Rosslyn Court, which is an amazing place down in Margate, run by the lovely Morag Butler, and this was like our second attempt to go and play there physically. We were going to do it in November, but then Dave had to isolate, and we couldn't. And then we were going to do it now, but obviously with lockdown we can't. So we've recorded a set for them, and you can watch that. The link is on our Facebook page. It is free. It is an opportunity to donate, obviously, and I think Morag does an opening song as well. I've not actually heard her sing, but yeah, that would be great to hear her as well. So that's this Saturday night at 7:30. It's just an hour long, and we've done it in a different venue.
Yeah.
So there.
Indeed.
Get to see the inside of Lockdown Lodge.
Yeah, we walked down the bottom of the garden and did it in the shed. I was going to say, Richard. It's Richard as well. Hope you're doing okay.
Richard.
Watches on YouTube emails.
Oh, Richard Fleming, yeah.
Richard Fleming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Richard watches afterwards. And
You
also
watch-
Brian Benellic.
Yeah,
I've seen that
doing okay,
you're around, Brian. I'm hoping that you're home now and on the mend. It's a sign of us getting old, isn't it? I realise that I'm getting old when I look at how many of my friends have now had the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
I did know there was a thing came out today that the government they've put people who use a steroid inhaler for asthma on a regular basis. They've bumped them up the list of priorities, so they now come after people aged 65 and over, which means I would get bumped up the list for priority. But after the people aged 65 and over, also come the people aged 60 and over. So I'm not getting bumped up at all. So hey, I don't care. As soon as it's available, I'm having it. That's it.
Yeah.
Just give me that jab.
It's anything to do with drugs, basically, with her. She'll have it. She'll take it. This next song.
They make you sit down for 15 minutes afterwards in case you faint or
Do
get
they
an
make you
allergic
shut
reaction.
up for 5? This song is called Still Worth Fighting For. It probably should be Still Worth Fighting Over.
Stephanie Adams is on as well. Hi, Steph.
Oh, Steph, you're all right? Are you,
Yeah.
You're all right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
We'll carry on.
There you go again. I don't know where you've been, and I'm not asking any questions. Your time's your own, and though I worry here alone, you choose your path. It's your direction. I'm not asking you to change, it's just the way you're made, and I couldn't stop the sun from shining. I'm giving love upon demand. Could you ever understand? Inside I feel I'm dying. Don't shut me out, please don't close the door. Sometimes I feel like screaming, I can't take this anymore. As the sun will always shine, and the waves still wash the shore. While I know you love me, it's still worth fighting for. You build these walls, I knock them down like rocks. Our hearts crash on the ground, then we pick up the pieces. You go for days when you're okay, then all the guilt gets in the way. You feel you've been defeated. There are no battle lines, this doesn't have to be. You're hurting those that need you most. Can't you see it's killing me? As the sun will always shine, and the waves still wash the shore. While I know you love me, it's still worth fighting for. It's not our fault, we're not to blame. With such a love there's always pain. It's something that I've learned to live with. I know sometimes you had it hard. There is hurt and there are scars, but where there's hope there is forgiveness. It's hard to find the words for what I need to say, but if I had the chance again, I'd relive every single day. As the sun will always shine, and the waves still wash the shore. While I know you love me, it's still worth fighting for.
While I know you love me,
It's still worth fighting for.
while I know you love me,
It's still worth fighting for. Missed a bit out there.
I meant to do it like that.
Oh, I thought it was me. I was taking the blame. No, actually, it was him. It was him. I'm looking on here now. Ted's on.
Ted,
Janet Cresswell.
cheers.
Somebody whose name looks possibly Korean.
Oh, that'd be
I'm
good.
not sure. I'm just reading it because it's in, like, you know, a syllabary kind of alphabet. Murray Grace. Hi, Murray. Bet it's even colder where you are, mate.
We're moaning about a little bit of snow that's come around.
Yeah, I posted some pictures from before we got told off by the farmer yesterday. We went out for a nice walk in the snow, and it was very snowy. There's some neighbours just up the road. If you look on my Facebook page,
Oh, yeah.
the best snow sculpture. They've got a dog, a sheep, a cat, and a person, all sculpted in snow on their front yard, and it's fantastic. But anyway, I posted some photographs of the snow, and before that I'd put up a couple of photos because I was fed up because it was snowing again. And Murray was like, yeah, because like they've got minus 32 degrees and stuff.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This next song, we've thrown this one in there for Ari. It's got because it's got a bit of squeeze box in it. Other
Sorry.
than that,
Murray,
Yeah.
minus 40 Celsius
minus 40.
overnight.
That is silly.
Warmed up to minus 32.
Oh, he must have been sweating.
As we say, it's a dry cold. Having said this, I've not been outside for 2 days. I don't blame you.
No.
The coldest I've ever known was in Quebec City. And we walked up out of an underground car park into the street, and my nostrils froze shut. And I thought that was probably cold enough.
Coldest I can ever think of being was once I used to work on the railway years and years ago on the track maintenance, and we used to work all night on a Saturday night. That was how you made your money. You used to do Monday to Friday and then do all night on a Saturday night to boost your wages. You could double your wages working a Saturday night. And I was out far side of Spalding somewhere. And
In the
and
frozen wastes of the east.
there are no hills or anything anywhere to break the blooming icy blast that was coming from the North Sea somewhere. God, it was freezing cold, and I was out in it all night. Absolutely not fun at all.
Coldest I've ever been,
You just saw
apart
what it
from
was.
Quebec, was possibly at Sinsel Bank. I am the biggest wimp.
It's getting top trumps now on how cold it is.
Oh no, not at all. But I mean, I sort of go to Sinsel Bank with tights, jeans, skirt, 4 layers on the top, plus a fleece and a big sheepskin jacket and a blanket.
This is the football, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
We're back on it again.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
But
Okay,
anyway,
this is one of my favourites of your early songs.
thank you. This is we on the album Knocker. Our mate Knocker plays the squeeze box, plays the melodeon. As we can't get Knocker in at the moment, Kit does a fantastic job on the accordion.
No.
To a failure to learn. I know by reading this letter, it's over for me, my dear. Though it's hard to put pen down on paper, there's things that I need to be clear. I don't know why it has come to this. I cannot understand. Instead of fighting my enemies, I'd rather shake their hand. But don't you feel anger? Don't you feel hate? Don't cry for me, my love, now it's too late. I know that you're bitter, I know you're concerned. We've all had the lessons, but it seems there's a failure to learn. told we are here as peacekeepers, but I doubt if that's what they got planned. For if I am here to keep peace, mother dear, then why is there a gun in my hand? And why are there soldiers in doorways? Why are there mines on these roads? Why are there fatherless children? Don't ask me, for I'll never know. But don't you feel anger? Don't you feel hate? Don't cry for me, my love, now it's too late. I know that you're bitter, and I know you're concerned. We've all had lessons, but it seems there's a failure to learn. I did not ask for this, I never wanted this, I never dreamed I would die. Why can't we all exist without our lives at risk? It leaves me wondering why. Don't you feel anger? Don't you feel hate? Don't cry for me, my love, now it's too late. I know that you're bitter, and I know you're concerned. We've all had the lessons, but it seems there's a failure to learn.
I'd never even tried playing an accordion when we recorded that song.
No, you didn't even know the record.
No, I didn't. No, not at all.
No.
Good song, mate.
Thank you. You just give me that look then. I assumed I'd screwed something
No,
up.
not at all,
I thought I'd
no.
actually got through that okay.
Yeah, Annie, what a song. Yeah, it is an amazing song. It's I think that was your first sort of social comment, politically kind
Oh
of.
no, that was later on. There was quite a few before that. Tumbledown was before
Oh,
that.
Tumbledown, yeah, of
and
course,
various
yeah.
others, yeah. So Cold Tonight was before that. I'm just
No.
a miserable git.
You are, yeah. Yes, Murray, minus 40 Celsius and minus 40 Fahrenheit are the same temperature. See, I knew that. Yeah. Why did I know that?
Either way, it's flipping cold,
It
isn't
is.
it?
Chuffing coiled.
That's where they meet, obviously.
That's how you describe
Yeah.
it.
Right cold.
Steve Farrington, my moustache froze off in Happy Valley, Goose Bay, Labrador at minus 25. Do you know what? I could do with a bit of that. That'd be great. I thought I'd say it before he did.
Go for a waxing, Faz. It's going to be easier. It's going to be easier. Cheaper as well, I would have thought, going all out there.
Yeah. Sheila's saying, yeah, your neighbour's snow sculpture is amazing. It is absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's after the watershed in the UK anyway, but the previous time when we had,
Was it the same
we had
house,
snow.
wasn't it?
No, it was a different
Oh.
house. Previous time when we had snow, we'd sort of had a walk down the street and there's various snowmen, and there was one other family, credit to you as well, they'd sculpted a giant penis.
With knackers.
Out of snow.
And they'd stuck twigs in the bullocks.
So it
to
looked
make-
like it little pubes. But it was a remarkable thing to see.
Can I just say, Deanie's on.
Hi, Dean.
Hi, Dean. For those of you that don't,
yeah,
Deanie is
soon to be a
my
grandma.
twin,
Yeah,
soon to be a
not
grandma.
long,
Yeah. Yes. We were discussing on Facebook this week.
We were disgusting on Facebook.
Yeah, we usually are. Deanie had posted up one of these things about, who's your cousin and who's your second cousin and who's your first cousin once removed and all of that stuff. And in our family, there's so many of us. There's bloody millions of us. And secondly, the generations overlap in ages. And so we just call everybody cousin. And to be fair, in the Outer Hebrides, we could all be lovers as well, couldn't we really?
Well,
Yeah,
it's how it
but
goes.
we're all just cousins.
Cousin,
Except
sister, wife,
for
mum.
Deanie, who is my cousin, her daughter, I call my niece.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But
That's
you know,
all
it's
right.
just the way it
I
works.
don't know. I would always say niece if I was talking about Kirst because I wouldn't know how else to explain it.
Kirsty is my first cousin once removed, but that's just
okay, yeah.
rubbish. I think I could be wrong. Deanie, look at the chart and tell us.
Yeah.
But she's my niece anyway.
Yeah.
So this is the last
This
song.
is the last song. Yeah.
Oh gosh, have we missed anything out? Have we?
No, we
Don't
haven't.
forget Rosslyn Court, Saturday night,
Saturday.
7:30.
Yeah.
An hour of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there's loads of other good stuff out there. There's loads of people doing streams and things. Get out there and please support them all. There's some good stuff. There
Yeah,
really
and
is.
as we said, if you want this album, it's only available as a download. And if you're going to do that, please download it from Bandcamp. If you do want a physical CD,
we can
just
burn
give
you
us
one.
a shout. We can burn you one and print you off the artwork.
Yeah.
It just won't be an original, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so we'll leave you with this.
Yeah.
And we'll do what we normally do. We've got a sausage sandwich waiting. I think it's a vegetarian sausage, so it all's good.
Yeah,
And,
Gail is saying we missed a couple out. Yeah, we haven't done the whole album, Gail. There's 14 songs
14
on
tracks
this
on
album.
that, Gal, and the amount we yak and go on a bit.
We'd be here all
we'd be
night.
here, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want any others, you'll have to listen to the album.
Yeah, and well, it'll come round again. I don't see us going anywhere just yet, so we'll do the others another time as well. So yeah, we'll leave you with this one. Bit of blues.
This was
Gotta
the
have a bit of
first
blues.
blues you wrote for
I think
me.
it probably was the first
I
blues
can
I ever
remember
wrote.
you writing this in the snug, in the house in the woods. when we lived there.
Most of the lyrics I actually did walking through the woods in Stapleford Woods, just wandering along with it, going round in my head. I was walking the dog, came back, wrote it down, and this is it anyway. Thanks for being there.
Thank you.
How's it going?
I'm gonna find myself a lover, find myself a real good man. I'm gonna saddle up a stallion, ride all night to that promised land. Oh, when I get there in the morning, I'm gonna ride him back again. I'm gonna find myself a lover, someone who knows how to treat me right. Thank
Charlotte.
you. Thanks for
Thanks
being there. Covers
We'll,
next week. Don't forget to get your requests in if you've got any ideas.
Oh yes, thanks. We've already had one or two,
Yeah.
which we can have a good
We'll have
crack
a go at.
murdering.
Yeah.
See you then.
See you then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.